So after you get it, guys, it's still going to give you problems. We cleaned it with this brush real good as much as I could and wiped it out. You got a little light blower blowout in the cracks, the track, which I didn't show you, but I'm going to show you that now. So I got it on. After you do that, what you're going to do is you're going to come here, after you get the window closed, what you're going to want to do is open your window as far as you can. And then go to open it closed, and it'll, you push it as hard as you can to close. Then release, close. And then hold it for 10 seconds-ish. Mine took like 15. So you're going to hold it after it closes, and you just keep holding. Can you see me good? Yeah. When you get done, you don't let go. The sunshade, the visor that moves, on its own it's going to start closing too, even though it normally doesn't. And it comes like halfway down and then back and then down. If it just comes straight out, you're good to go anyway. So you hold it, and that'll bring it all down. It'll force itself in. And then you release it, and you hold it again. Do you remember? You release it and then hold it again until you get all the shades closed, everything. You can look that up. I'm going to figure it out. It's something, it's almost that exact thing. When you get to that, that'll get it closed. So then it'll start working. That's after you already did the window with the motor off like I showed you. Some people can do that beforehand. Maybe I'll do a video just on reprogramming your space thing. Reprogramming the opening, what is it called? Positions. Maybe I'll do one on that for people to try before, because some people you can fix just that without taking the motor off, but mine wasn't. So here's what I did. I got it, and as you can see, I don't know if you paid attention, show them.
Yeah, I can see it.
I don't know if you paid attention before, but mine even kind of stuttered then. Until just a second ago, it made noise like a squealing and everything. So, what you do is you get some white lithium grease after you cleaned everything out. Preferably like this. You can buy it.
See it
you can buy white lithium and a grease gun, but it's going to be difficult to get in here. So little tubes. You're going to use the whole thing. I'll hold the brush so I don't get it everywhere. Hand me the phone. So here's what you got to lube. Sorry, guys. Still recording? Okay. This little rubber seal seals the window down shut so the rain doesn't go in. Well, if you look, it's got a track, and there's a little, I can't show you, there's a little thing that comes off way in there that goes in that, and it kind of seams up and then seals. You also want to get this right here, because when this comes down, if you notice, when it's going back, the window closing, that's what pushes this down. So see that? You want to lube right in there. You then have the track. Now the track has, right in the middle, the main track, okay? It has another track too, a third track on the outside, and then 4 tracks total, okay? 1 on this side. You want to lube all of them, okay? Now here's the other thing. You may not realize this, but your roof has a thing that goes in the back. It's a rubber seal right here. Watch what I do. You just stick it in. It's always that. If you take your car to a high pressure car wash where it rinses on its own from above, you might rinse out all your grease in one use, because it's just a rubber seal that's always here. You can run your finger in it the whole length of your car. You see? That's where that goes. That's going to be the one that gets the worst. It's hard to clean in there, but it's easy to refill. That's the one that really stops you the most. Once you get that greased, it picks up a lot better. So you just get it in there, and then you want to get some in, and then you want to rub it back and forth. And then what you want to do is close the window for them. Now watch, if you remember, my window just would, if you saw it, I showed it, right? And it wouldn't close? Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't. Okay, there it goes. It stops at the halfway point. Now hold it. Smooth. And bloom. Which is probably better than when I bought it a few months ago. So then here's the window seal. Here's that rubber line. And you do it behind it too, so that it's rubbing good. Even though you're going backwards, it doesn't have a problem. You want to get lithium grease in there all over. So go ahead and open it back up. Here, I'll do the opening. You videoing? Okay, guys. So that's what you want to do. And it should fix it. Most of the time, that's what's wrong. Now, if you get to the point where your motor's slowing down from it being dirty, I'm not saying it's going to fix your thing forever. Your motor probably got worn out from trying to shut it. It probably made it weak. There's a motor, a lot of people realize it's like a starter. It's just a motor with a metal thing sticking up like this with the gear on top, and it goes up and turns by just spiral thread little cheap. They're cheap, just like on a starter if you ever looked inside a starter. So you wear it down, it starts saying, and it might strip those little things right off. It might strip your teeth of the motor that I showed you, or inside where the motor goes, where it looks like metal wire, almost like a snake from your drain, a drain snake that like opened up a little more. You might damage those as well over time. So you may still need later. Hopefully you don't damage those because that's not part of the motor. But you might have burned your motor up. This just happened and we stopped using it and I started getting to work on it. So that's what we got. I'm gonna double check, make sure I got it all in here good. These are what, like $2, $3 like advance?
They're 7 something for both.
7, so $3.98, $3.58, $3.68 advance. You could probably buy a bigger tube. You could buy whatever. Get it and keep some in your car. Because if you're ever out and it starts to do it, hurry up and get in there clean. Because this stuff's gonna get dirty again. It's gonna get filthy. It was dirty and brown. I showed them, right? Yes, I think I did.
I don't know.
Go around the other side. Keep the video on. I mean, I guess that I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna make sure I've lubricated everything a little more, but just keep it up all the time. I didn't even think about it when we bought it, but it needs it. And it was probably never done. We bought it 48,000 miles. It had probably never been done.
44, I think.
48.
Was it?
Yeah. So we bought a 48. It probably, whoever did it probably never did it because that grease was yellow and thick like tar. So I guess that's it. If you have any questions, write down below. If I figured it out and I didn't mention it, you know, I get in here working, sometimes I forget. That's why it's nice with shoot videos. If I video, I'll forget whole parts of the video. So, as always, I'm RJ. Seize the day, each and every day.